This Transmissions Trips to the Store video is brought to you by PrimeToys.net. Check out PrimeToys.net for all the newest Transformers and third-party figures. Also, don't forget to listen during the show for the discount code offered to Transmissions listeners. PrimeToys.net. Collector-grade toys without the collector-grade prices.
Welcome to the Transmissions Trips to the Store, or should I say Trips to the Christmas Tree, where we show off all the cool Transformer stuff we got this week. It's the Christmas holiday season. We haven't actually had Christmas yet as we record this, but do we have some cool stuff to show off? I think yes. Let's see. And thankfully, because it's the holidays, we brought you a special treat. Mr. John-Paul Bove joining us on the show this week.
Did you say it's nearly Christmas?
It is, yes.
Shit, I haven't got anything yet. I'll go after. I'll go after it. Sorry, it won't be long. Will it? I hope the petrol stations are still open.
It's only like 3 a.m.
Yes.
Yeah, the gas stations are open. It's fine. I'll get some in there. Everyone loves batteries at Christmas, right? No toys, just batteries.
Just batteries.
Just batteries, yeah. No worries there. I don't know why I was panicking. Hey, everyone.
If you don't know by now, JP does lots of coloring for IDW Comics, and we love him for it, among other things. And he's going to hang out with us. But before we get into that, Yoshi,
yes,
who's sponsoring this Trips to the Store video?
Trips to the Store is sponsored by Value Village. Value Village, where you can experience the true island of misfit toys. Value Village.
Nice. All right, Trips to the Store is actually brought to you by PrimeToys.net. Collector-grade toys without the collector-grade prices. And it's still December, so you've got some last-minute shopping to do. Use our code TransmissionsDecember at PrimeToys.net. Get 10% off your order, and you'll have a great, happy, Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Or if you have all that Christmas money burning a hole in your pocket.
Patreon, PayPal, just saying, not saying anything.
I've just tried using that code on Hotels.com, and it's doing nothing. Absolutely nothing, so just saying.
You have to go to PrimeToys.net and then click on the hotel site from there.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's always a way. There's always a method.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
All right, Daryl, what do you got for us?
Well, I teased it in the earlier part of the show that I had this really old toy that I still had from when I was younger that my dad had given me, and it's not Transformers, but I thought I'd show you anyway. This is that Mask Meteor that I've had since '87, and it's beat up. It's missing some parts. I guess there's two rear fins that go up here. It came with two missiles that I'm missing as well, and some kind of like little missile that came out the bottom here. Some kind of really shitty drop mechanism was here. You basically you flick the switch here and it opened the bomb door, but that thing broke and has stayed open. So
you Bombay doors above.
Yep.
I think is what we're getting at. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you got any video of that when it worked, firing missiles off? Are there any videos of that you'd like to share?
No.
No.
I think we just broke Yoshi.
But I do have some Transformers. I tweeted out some pictures from this week that I got.
Fuck! This is your big fucking haul.
No, I'm not going to do it all. So settle down. I found somebody on Kijiji, which is Canadian's Craigslist, and Yoshi fucking.
What?
Yeah, it's a website called Kijiji. Get your laughs in.
It's spelled how it sounds.
Yes, and it's basically Craigslist in Canada. So it's just a classifieds thing, and some person had put up saying that they were selling a box of Transformers, and I'm like, well, they had one picture, and it was showing about 5 figures, and I was like, okay, well, what constitutes a box? Like, I mean, I can make a box, and so, I mean, from the picture, it looked like there was about 15 figures.
I think box is another word for a Kijiji.
And so they basically they had a lot, and they wanted $50 for them. So I went over there thinking, you know what, if it's not anything any good, if it's all broken, I'll say it's no good. I'm just gonna pass on it. So I went over there, and they had a lot of figures, and a lot of them were in really good condition. Problem for me was they were all Beast Wars, every last one of them, and I'm like, okay, well, they're all in good condition. They're $50, and there was a ton, so I bought them for $50. It turns out that there was 43 figures in the box, and 20 of them were absolutely complete, down to the instructions. They had the instructions still, so I was pretty happy to get all that. So I grabbed 5 of them to show you. Remember, I have 43, so this is going to last a while. This is a complete Transmetal Tarantulas, and it's a cool figure. I guess it's pretty popular online. A lot of people really like Tarantulas. I have no connection to him. It's odd.
He was one of the more popular characters on the show.
And that is an awesome toy as well. I love tarantulas.
Okay. This was in here, and if you recall, I actually completed this figure earlier in the year, but this one came in the box complete already. This is Cheetor. This is the green-eyed Cheetor. I think mine was blue before. The one that I had was blue-eyed. So, I guess there's different variations of eyes, but fully complete. And
the difference is they have different colored eyes.
There you go. And there was a variant in the box of the same figure. This is Tigertron.
Cool.
I guess it's Tigerhawk or Tigertron. I don't know.
Tigertron.
I was right the first time.
Tigerhawk is a different figure.
It looks more like a hawk, you dumbass.
And
Can I just establish here that I realize it's a good deal and everything.
Yes.
But you bought a box of toys that you don't know what they are.
I have no connection.
Sure.
No connection to Beast Wars.
That's what a crazy person would do.
I honestly was hoping that they'd have some G1 stuff in there or something I'd have some connection to.
But you knew they didn't.
No.
You still bought them.
Yep.
I'm going to bring you a box of my old clothes. Just things in my cupboard. I know it's a tube of a little thing of ketchup, but I was hoping it was G1 tracks, so I bought it anyway.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's some of them turned out to be pretty good. I mean, I'm learning a lot about the series as I go through all these toys. So it's been educational.
Eventually, you'll watch it.
Don't hold your breath.
JP, I've had this discussion with Daryl a significant number of times to finally pry out the fact that 98% of his collecting is for the purpose of redistributing and recollecting. The collectioning action is the hobby for Daryl more than the Transformers.
Okay.
Daryl, Beast Wars was produced in Canada by Canadians. Don't you have any national pride?
Starring Canadians.
But it is good. Let me tell you, Daryl, it is good.
Do you know, it's good in spite of all those Canadians.
I just have no need or want to watch it.
Yeah, no need or want to buy a box full of toys you've never heard of.
Well, so if anyone sees Daryl selling toys at a convention and he has a bunch of Beast Wars toys, just say, "I'll give you $50 for all of them."
That might be the plan. Shut up.
Can I also suggest that if anyone ever sees Daryl at a convention, just have an empty box sealed with the word "mystery box" written on the side, and $50 written on it, and basically you're going to get yourself some drinking money at the convention, I would say. So
$50 box of air.
Mean.
Yeah.
They're mean.
Could just put, could there be a box G1 inside? Question mark. $50, $20 a peak, $50 for the box.
It's like those eBay auctions you see of just selling the box.
Yeah.
It's like, nothing but the box.
Do you remember the Family Guy where they're taken into that room and they said you can either have this speedboat or the mystery box?
Yes.
And Peter's like, oh, and Lois kind of says, oh no, we'll take the boat. And he goes, wait, no. We could get the box. If we get the box, anything could be inside it, even a speedboat. You've literally applied Family Guy logic to a real world situation, and I definitely applaud you for that. I'd just like to. I'm not going to let you forget it, but I will applaud you loudly for your. I die for your right to do that. Please show us more of the toys that you have no care or want or interest in.
Well, the next one I was going to show you, I actually do kind of find interesting because of its ridiculousness, and
good.
This, I don't even want to show you guys anymore. It's so fucking mean.
Sweet! One item! Next!
But this is...
Fuck
you. This is Torka. And
Yes.
he's one of the ones that has the instructions as well. He's got, this is the craziest thing, man. This was pretty cool.
I believe he's a Fusor, half mammoth, half...
Not in the show.
He was
what
not on the show. He was not on the show.
Appealing to me that he was not part of the show. So, but no, he's very cool. I like his head sculpt, his beast head sculpt mode. Like that's crazy, man. That's a crazy cool head sculpt. And I haven't actually transformed him yet, but from what I can tell, from online pictures and whatnot, his robot mode looks really cool. This one, the last one of the box,
Thank Christ,
that I'm showing you today, is it's as soon as I saw it, it scared the hell out of me. This is called Sticher, and this is all gold plastic. The entire fucking thing is gold plastic. And it's a cool figure. Apparently it did get remade in like some kind of classic series or something like that. But yeah, it's extremely delicate. Like I did break it when I transformed it. I broke a peg off right in the middle there, so you can see it right there. But that's the only thing I did break. But it's so when I started putting this side in, I made sure to just leave the peg out. So yeah, gold plastic, man. It's a bitch.
There's a secret second mode on that. If you just take it and do that, it's really hard. Yeah, it's kind of like an opposite of a combiner. It's yeah.
So I have a question for you, Daryl, because I know
not
you.
done. Shut up.
Oh my.
That was 5.
I know. I got 7. So shut up.
Oh.
Merry Christmas, bastards. I picked this guy up. This is G1 Ravage, because I couldn't have a trip to the store without a G1 figure. So I hadn't had a Ravage in a very, very long time. So I found this guy for a couple bucks and picked him up. And there's not much to say about Ravage. I mean, he's a fucking tape.
He's a fucking cat. Move on.
He's a cat.
Or a dog.
He's definitely a cat.
But this one here, I used to have this guy as a kid, and he's pretty awesome. I just need to now find all of his accessories. This is Sunstreaker.
Ooh.
I really liked Sunstreaker growing up, and he was one of my favorite toys, and I demolished my original one. So, and I found out that the one I picked up was the
one you demolished.
was the rub sign, pre-rub sign one. So now I just got to find some accessories, and he'll be good to go. But other than that, he's really solid, clean, unbroken in any areas, and the chrome is nicely preserved. There's not a lot of wear on it at all. So there's some cracks on some of the tires, which kind of bugs me, but I don't think I'll be able to do much with that unless somebody out there has got some spare G1 tires. But who knows? So anyway, that's all I got this time around.
That's all. All right, so here's my question for you.
Sure.
Because I know you know the answer to this, because it's fucking you.
I might.
You just bought a box of figures you don't want for about $1 change each figure.
Yeah.
All right. How much is it actually worth lowball it?
I did go through the some sites and stuff just to see what the going rate was, and I even priced some figures that were missing
number?
pieces.
Go on.
I priced some at $2 because they were only like they were missing pretty much everything. I came up with about $350 worth of stuff.
Ooh.
That JP is why he bought a box of crap he doesn't want.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and honestly, I was really generous with the prices because I thought, you know what, I'm going to get hosed on this when I, start to ask people for money on it. And I was like, you know what, like the Torca figure here, I was like, this size complete. This guy should be, worth at least $30 or whatever. I priced him on my little list for $20. So I think that's a really good deal for a figure like that. When I paid, like you said, $1 and whatever for him. So
$1 and change.
Yeah. So I think I priced them very, very reasonably because if I do sell them, which I'm likely to, the profit margin is pretty big. What? Who am I kidding? What? I don't have room to keep all these
I'm a
guys.
dick for making fun of you because honestly, I benefit from your sharkness here. Whenever we go to a con, I benefit from. I understand I'm a dick, but still. You are taking the collection hobby purpose of trips to the store differently than the rest of us. And I think, even though I'm doing it in a dickish way, there are listeners who are going to benefit from this, particularly those that want to buy from you.
Well, we can't all have duct tape every week.
Right.
We got to actually have some Transformers toys and shit.
Or Shrinky Dinks.
Yeah. Come on, man.
I bring a uniqueness to the table, gentlemen.
Or an AM radio.
That shit's vintage.
All right, JP, continue the madness. What do you got for us?
Okay, well, I don't have 7 things.
Thank God.
So I was just going to. I had this, which is a Transformers book, which I also worked on. So
did they give you credit this time, sir?
Yes, and I'm also credited for that bit as well at the front.
Cool.
Nice.
So yeah, so that's nice. Yes, look, in fact, there I am on the. Look, there's me. Yay! I know him. I remember him from being me. And I did also get this guy.
Ooh.
So meow. I don't know what it is. So at this point,
that's Masterpiece Tracks for everyone listening who can't see the video.
Is it? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I guess thank you, Charles. This is also ready. Yeah, it's Masterpiece Tracks. There it
And
is.
the previous one was the Robots in Disguise comic, issue number 5.
And,
yes.
And you might
take the hint.
For those of you listening at home, this is what they look like.
And you might remember tracks from the Transformers as featured in Women's Day magazine.
Yes, and also, I was hoping that maybe he came with a Jake Dalrymple figure, but he doesn't. So I did the only thing I could do with the little guy that he did come with was throw him into a fire. Pretty upset about that. So at this point, I sort of ran out of Transformers things. So the other thing I have is a pack of nude playing cards with men.
This video just become NSFW.
Just nude. No, it's censored out. Look, it's got a big guy with a
Spade.
A spade.
It's not quite censored enough.
So
Thank you for making Daryl have to edit this. Thank you.
And
It's not getting edited. That's staying in.
and on a theme, a jar of English mustard. So, from Sainsbury's, Merry Christmas. So I think I've pretty much got the trips to the store buttoned up, so that I've won this one. I know I've won it.
Vote JP.
That's what I haven't even tried. Yeah. Nude man, English mustard, comic, and a toy. Seriously, if this was a date, you and I would be in bed right now. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what we'd be doing, but we'd be there. Neither of us would be happy about it.
We'd have to use the cards for instructions.
I mean, I can't show you the inside because they're not censored, but they're disgusting.
Can I ask you a question, JP?
Sure.
How does a distinguished Transformers colorist, who on occasion is credited for the work that they do, end up with a pack of nude male playing cards? Is that what they give out from IDW as a bonus?
This is payment, isn't it? I thought this is what the currency in the States. No, my wife and I have a sort of a tradition that whenever we go to Las Vegas, we buy a pack of these hideous 80s nude playing cards, and then we draw all over them. The most childish, ludicrous things that we can possibly do, including replacing certain parts of anatomy with funnier things like rockets or pipes. And on one occasion, I did draw Optimus Prime over the top of a nude man, and I made it look like he was giving a thumbs up by reconfiguring the drawing somewhat. And then we send them to our friends. But this is a pack that hasn't been completed yet.
It's such a good thing that you're bringing a child into this world.
Isn't it? But it's about, well, he's going to find out how he ended up in there. So he might as well end up with the cards, I reckon. Plus, I don't need to say anything about the mustard. Everyone knows. Everyone gets it.
Lube.
Yeah. That's why it's English mustard. Not
When
French. Not American.
When it stings, you know it's working.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that we could end this podcast on a classy run.
I think if you start low, then from the vantage point of low, everything I have to say doesn't seem as bad. Whereas if we'd started high, then this would look terrible right now. Do you want me to pose tracks holding them? I mean, I can do that. That's how I have him displayed. It's just holding the... No? Okay, all right.
Jeremy, you're up. What do you got, Jeremy? Jeremy?
I don't know if I could top that. But... All right.
I'd love if you just pulled out a really filthy calendar now. One that had been taken down from a mechanic's,
I did get something from Yoshi that is kind of phallic. I got a little care package from Yoshi, like Charles did, and it came with this Megatron Christmas ornament, which, if you turn it to the side,
pull my trigger.
It is the G1 Megatron. I got everything else Charles got last week, including the
including Gravity.
Yes, and the awesome G2 signed by Mr. Derek Yaniger.
Oh, nice.
So
cool.
But Yoshi,
where's mine?
It's a good question. Daryl has it.
Yeah, but Yoshi, for all the crap he gives me for the Voltron stuff, he actually also threw in this, which is awesome. The Voltron Viewmaster. Now I need to find the Viewmaster. So that's awesome.
You haven't experienced Voltron until you've experienced it in the original Viewmaster.
I know. Yeah. So I got that, and then also I was at my comic shop just looking around because I didn't have anything this week, and in their back issue for RI covers and stuff, I found this with Dark Cyber, or it's Robots in Disguise number 20, the RI cover with Livio's art. Thought that looked pretty awesome. So
Cool.
Nice.
and cover price on this was $6, but everything in that box was half price.
So you thought it looked awesome, but not enough to pay full price for it. That's fine.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Livio will take that as the compliment that it's meant.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You think Livio's listening?
Of course he is.
Oh, okay.
He listens to everything.
Gotcha.
Yeah. He's listened to like thousands of podcasts simultaneously just in case someone mentions his name.
Right.
Yeah. It's got like a hub set up at home. It's crazy. You wouldn't believe how many knitting podcasts don't mention his name. Thousands of hours.
All
Yeah.
of them?
All of them.
Except for that one.
There is that one that does actually have a pattern that you could knit Livio's face onto a sweater, and the eyes are almost as beautiful as his, but not quite. Almost. If you've met him in person, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
his eyes
He's
are
dreamy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's changed.
Yeah. As I've said often, they're eyes that would lure ships to their death on the rocks. He's got mermaid eyes.
Remember that quote. Remember that quote.
It's on the back of these playing cards. Sorry.
So with that, that's all I got.
Yoshi, sir,
Yes, sir.
what did you get at your local eBay store this week?
How dare you assume I only shop at eBay ever? So,
Prove me
Charles,
wrong. Prove me wrong.
look, Charles, you and I both are PlayStation 4 owners,
Yes, we are.
and we have been playing a phenomenal amount of Grand Theft Auto together.
Yes.
Right. But I recently got into the Famicom system. Have you heard of this?
Yes.
Famicom.
Famicom.
I figured you'd know, Charles.
Yeah.
Short for family computer.
Back in the 80s, Nintendo just stuck the tip in by releasing a predecessor to the Nintendo system. They called it the Famicom system, but it never came to the U.S., hence only sticking the tip in. But for
There's
this,
a lot of things wrong with what you just said, but I'm gonna let you go on.
right? I know. I knew they were wrong. Beg your indulgence.
Go on, just go on, just keep going.
Yoshi lives in his own world.
Yes. So they did release one amazing game for the Famicom system, and that is Transformers: Mystery of the Convoy.
Fuck you. You have that?
I have that.
Wait, is that Comvoy? C-O-M?
Yeah.
It does look like that, doesn't it? Well, it's for the Famicom, so it's the Mystery of Convoy.
Very possible. Spoiler: the boss at the end is Triptychon.
But
Good luck getting to the end.
no one has ever gotten that far.
Right. You could find a video play of people beating this on YouTube if you're wanting to try to watch something before your suicide.
And they're cheating.
And they're
You
cheating.
download an emulator and do it yourself.
Yeah.
You could. You don't have to spend the ridiculous amount, I had to spend to get a Darrow complete version of this game, which came with a plastic case, which came with the cartridge.
I'm guessing you don't actually own a Famicom, so you can't actually play that.
Right. Why would I? It's the worst game ever made.
I can see why you and
so,
Daryl get on so well now.
Yoshi, I remember about 15, 20 minutes ago, you were insulting Daryl about buying something that he didn't want and could never use and had no use for.
Right. And as a hypocrite, it is my job to tell you that the stuff I've been buying lately actually goes in my display case. I do show it off. I have no intention of getting rid of it in the foreseeable future, but I do have an intention at some point before I die, it will be expunged from living here.
Judging from the fact of all these Nintendo games I have sitting above me, I fully support Yoshi's purchase.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I would love to read the history book you'll write, Yoshi, about Nintendo one day. Like, I want to read that a lot.
So I took my iPhone and Google Translate, and it did a pretty decent job of translating the front cover of this video game here.
How would you know?
That's a great question. So I think what I'm going to do is actually go through the entire manual and do that, and see if I can throw it up on my blog. That'll be an interesting little project. But yeah, this is going to go on my shelf right next to my PS4 game. And
is there not a translated version of the instructions already?
If there is, my lackluster attempt at Googling has not turned it up.
Gotcha.
I would imagine that the instructions read, "Don't get touched because you'll fucking die."
Pretty much.
Make sure you type it in as convoy.
Yeah.
Japanese manuals have a lot less swearing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then Google Translate isn't fucking working very fucking well.
Yeah.
If you were looking up as well under the heading of the Transformers game that came out on the console before the Nintendo.
You're just not gonna let it go, JP. You're just not gonna let it go.
I have a feeling that you probably hobbled yourself before you left the starting block, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But, just saying, just constructively. There's some faults in the.
I don't know about you, JP, but I'm curious about what Charles has got to take the heat off of me. Charles.
Well, I sent him a pack of playing cards in the post, so I know he's going to cover that.
They haven't arrived yet, JP, but what did arrive was your comic.
Oh yeah, I have that. You're just copying me now.
Yeah, I am.
There's nothing in that corner.
There's his name.
I didn't make the poly bag.
Yes, so I got that, and so JP, you might be familiar with our friend of the show, Jimmers. You met him at BotCon
yes.
last year.
Beautiful human being inside and out.
And he has connections in the vinyl record industry.
Oh, yes.
And for, what is it, Record Day this year, they released
That was
the
the Black
30th
Friday
anniversary. Deal. Oh, yeah, well,
okay.
whatever.
Charles, full disclosure, do you own a record player?
No.
No, right, because I tell you what,
Fuck you guys.
I own a slice of fucking bread, which means I can use this mustard, right? At least one of us sons of bitches knows how to, you know. I could probably make use of these playing cards. It would take me longer, but I could use them.
Well, this is the 30th anniversary soundtrack of Transformers the movie on vinyl.
Supposedly, you can't listen to it to verify.
That's true. But eventually you guys will be able to if you have a record player lying around, because I got 4 of them.
Yay!
I have
way to leave me out.
I have a
You have to
pencil.
talk to
paper
Jimmers
cup,
about
and-
that.
I have a pencil, a paper cup, and a needle. I'll be able to play it just fine.
So thank you, Jimmers, for hooking us up with those.
thanks for nothing, Jimmers.
Jimmers, so
I'm still waiting for the 8-track version.
Yeah. I want it on mini disc.
Jimmers also he gave us some Christmas presents. So we actually paid
No,
for
he
those.
didn't. No, he didn't. I'm showing you mustard. I got nothing.
Oh. So for Yoshi,
Yes.
you have this cover of Regeneration 1. I believe this is issue number 89.
I'm fairly certain I haven't seen that cover before.
Well,
And
you
look-
have it now.
And look,
from
JP's
Jimmy's.
credited on the front.
Oh yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Back when they used to give you full respect and put your name on the front of the issues, JP.
That's for you, Yoshi from Jimmers.
Jimmers, I'm in love with you.
Daryl. This is
Cool.
issue number 40, 39 of More Than Meets the Eye.
Cool.
The subscription cover. Do you have that one?
I'd have to look. I have no idea.
Well, you have it now.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
the
you,
man who's
Jimmers.
passionate about the things he owns. Just right
Yes.
there. Mm.
For
What's
Jeremy,
the Beast
this-
Wars?
Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah.
More Than Meets the Eye. No, Transformers number 36, retailer incentive. Alex Milne and
Ooh.
Josh Perez cover. That's for Jeremy.
Oh,
I
awesome.
don't think I've seen that one. That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Jimmers rocks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And for little old me, Death of Optimus Prime, Livio Ramondelli variant cover.
His ears will be twitching now.
Oh, there you go.
And yay, I got mustard from Jimmy's.
You can use the mustard to write Jimmers' name on the cards and
Yeah. I'm going to write him an angry letter just before I throw my laptop on the fire.
Thank you, Jimmers,
Thanks,
for
buddy.
picking up the records for us and for the comics Christmas presents. I'm not done yet. I have a couple more things
You're done.
from PrimeToys.net. Collector-grade toys without the collector-grade prices. Got me
Some boxes.
Masterpiece Tracks.
Nice.
unopened.
This
It
is how
just
it's
came.
meant
It
to
just
look,
came.
girls. It's meant to look like this.
And my first full-size
Coffee
third-party figure,
Oh, snap.
Quake Wave reissue, Fans Toys.
Cool.
Awesome.
And
Very
not,
cool.
not a minute too soon.
Yeah, timing was a little bit off, but
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing Takara's not going to put out a shockwave.
Yeah.
I think
That's
that's better. I think
Have you
it's
seen the Takara one?
Have you?
No, but I'm not spending the money on either.
Then shut up already.
I'm not
Thanks,
getting it
Prime
unless
Toys.
I can't use it in some way. That's all I'm saying.
Did we lose Yoshi? Is he dead?
Okay, now that he's gone, can we just discuss his character flaws in huge
We
detail?
really should.
We should do, shouldn't we?
Yoshi's a real problem.
He is a problem. Are we going to have this intervention or not? Okay.
Once he comes back, we'll have to talk about
I'll pass round the talking mustard, so we all get a turn. All right. Only speak if you're holding the mustard. Or a playing card. Actually, maybe that's a bit
So,
quicker.
really now I need to thank Yoshi for making Daryl have to edit this video.
it. No, it's all staying in. It's a Christmas miracle.
You're so
It is.
lazy.
Big guy, thanks you.
all right, let's finish up.
I wish I'd shown you all 54 cards. 'cause
There
that
he
would've been-
is!
Hey.
Hey!
Okay, Yoshi, you're here. You're back just in time to say goodbye.
Hey, there we go.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. I'm
Bye.
sorry. So sorry.
I'm not.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
God blesses everyone.
Don't forget our sponsor, PrimeToys.net.
Oh, is that Zelda?
December.
Sorry.
10% off.
Is that it? You're done?
Yes. Sorry. You can cut that last bit off.
No, I'm just.
Thank
I'm
you,
gonna
Charles.
record it all. It's all going in. This is great.
Everybody know Daryl is lazy.
It's a mess. This
Okay,
is a car crash of a fucking trips to the store. This is great.
now that we've cut it out, I can show you this close up. Look at that. Big God! Look at his face. Though. Look at that face. He's not, He looks like he's committed a knife crime, doesn't he? That's a terrifying face.
I'm very glad we don't live stream these things.
Yeah.